सुनो मत भूलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Adihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtham. सदा सद्भिः सेव्यमानां निगूढाम् यया चिरात् सर्वपापं व्यपोह्य परात् परं पुरुषं याति विद्वान्. This was the first Upanishad I ever heard in my life. And thereafter, this was because of practice by-hearted. And in the traditional way in Himalayas, if you have to go from one place to another place, so we normally ask a question. Hey, how much time it takes from Phoenix to Sedona? Maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But there, if you are told from Gauri Kund to Kedarnath, how much time it takes? 15? What is 15? If you chant Kaivalyopanishad 15 times, you will reach there. This is how this Kaivalyopanishad is very subjective, and therefore you must by heart it. And then the moment the shower comes, Om Bhadram Karane Vishunuyama Deva Bhadram Pashyema Kiviritra. Slowly, this knowledge becomes our own. So, Parat Param Purusham Yati Vidwan. Up to here we have come. See, when Bhagavan Krishna says, Mattaha Smriti Jnanam Apohanancha, I support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Therefore, this I is worthy of knowing. Sarvaihi Vedaihi Aham Eva Vidya. Who is this I? Then Bhagavan himself explains. Dvau imau purushau loke ksharascha kshara eva cha ksharas sarvani bhutani kutasto kshara uchyate. See, Mohan, get me a glass of water. He hasn't come. Then, Sohan, how many times I had to tell you? And then he comes. So the onlooker will think, I was talking about two persons, Mohan and Soham. But actually it was the same person who has two names. Exactly the same way. Dvau imau purushau loke. It appears we are talking about two Purushas. No, only one. See? And the same Purusha is called Kshara. He is constantly changing, and Akshara never changing. See? Man never changes, but he keeps on marrying and getting divorces. So the husband changes. Man doesn't change. Therefore, Ksharascha Akshara evacha Kshara Sarvani Bhutani. All the things remaining in the matter in Prakriti, Kshara is constantly changing. Prakriti is that where Vikruti is normal. And Kutastho Akshara Uchyate. So if you look at our own personality, one part of our personality is constantly changing. That is Kshara Purusha. And other part is Kutastha. Kutastha means what? Kutavat tishtati iti Kutastha. Kuta means the anvil. On the anvil, the goldsmith or the blacksmith, they keep on hitting the metal and change. But the anvil doesn't change. In the same manner, Kutastha, we have supported all the changes of this changing part of ours, the body, Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, everything. But we have not changed. And both are the same reality. One part is that where only existence is expressed. Other part is that where in addition to existence, the knowledge is expressed. And this is how one reality becomes both Jada and the Chetana. Jada inert because of the Upadhi. See, in the bulb there is light. Why there is no light in the heater? Because of the Upadhi difference. In the same manner, that Upadhi through which this Paramatma conscious existence is expressing, if that Upadhi is constantly changing, but that Upadhi is supported by the same Paramatma. Therefore, because of the Upadhi, Paramatma is called as Kshara Purusha, constantly changing. And the second Upadhi is Akshara, who is illuminating the changes. The Akshara, the subjective, for our understanding, we say Jiva. Jiva is the same. Be attentive. You must have done it. We did it in childhood. Sometime the bulb becomes fuse. Those days in the bulb there used to be filaments. Now there are no filaments. So if the bulb becomes fuse, oh, what to do? Then we will get up and lift that table lamp and move this way, that way. Somehow bring that filament to touch the cathode and anode, and immediately light comes. So where the light has gone? Nowhere. Because of the upadhi. It appears it has gone. Therefore, Kutastha is the I in this body, and the Kshara Purusha is the body. So these are the two aspects of our personality. Go imo purusho loke ksharascha ksharevacha ksharas sarvani bhutani kutastho ksharucha. Then uttama purushaha tu anyaha paramatma iti udaruta yo lokatrayamavishya vibharti avyaya ishvara. So there are now two Purushas, Kshara Purusha, Kutastha Purusha, Akshara Purusha, and Uttam Purusha, three of them. Now to understand this, I, first person singular, is Uttam Purush, according to Sanskrit terminology. You, according to Sanskrit, it is the Madhyam Purush. He, she, it, according to the same grammar terminology, is the first person. So, Uttam Purush, Madhyam Purush, and first person, Pratham Purush. Be attentive. He, she, it, they are singular. What is the plural of them? They. They continue to be third person. He is a third person, she is a third person, they are also third person. Thou is a second person, singular. Plural, you all continue to be second person. Ne Uttam Purush, I. What is this I? First person singular. Now what is the plural of I? We. We include all the three. Got it? Uttama Purushaha tu Anyaha. Now what is this Uttam Purusha I is doing? I am supporting you, to whom I am talking, and I am supporting that about what I am talking. Uttama Purushaha tu Anya Paramatma iti Udarutaha Yo Lokatrayamavishya. So he supports all the three words, three experiences. He alone supports the waking experience by becoming a waker, but not getting influenced by the waker, becoming a dreamer, but not getting influenced by the dreamer, becoming a sleeper, but not going to sleep. Uttam Purusha tu Anya Paramatma iti Udaruta. Then yo Lokatrayam Avishya. So he enters all the three experiences. Lokam is the field of experience. Waking, dream, deep sleep. Yo Lokatrayama Vishya. Vibharti Avyaya Ishvara supports all of them, but himself Avyaya, untouched by. When supporting the waking experience, he doesn't become a waker, and therefore he is untouched by joy and sorrows of the waker. Same thing, he supports the dream but not touched by the joy and sorrows of the dreamer. He supports the deep sleep but never goes to sleep. This is Parat Param Purusham Yati Divyam. See, my friends, think over who goes to sleep. Neither the waker, nor the dreamer, nor the deep sleeper. They come and go. Nothing happens to the Parat Par Purusha or Uttam Purusha. And therefore Bhagavan says, Yasmat, because Yasmat Ksharamati Toham, Aksharadapi Chottamaha. Because I am beyond the Kshara, the changing world, and Uttama, superior to the Jiva. Uttama Purusha to Anya, I am other than them. And therefore, Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratita Purushottamaha. Therefore, I am Purushottama. If I is not there, you don't exist. If I is not there, you don't exist. With whom I will talk about the third person. So the second person and third person, they are dependent on the first person. That is Purushottama. This is what is mentioned here. And ultimately, Bhagavan was saying, Iti Guhyatamam Shastram. This is the secret, ultimate. Iti Guhyatamam Shastram. Idamuktam Mayanaga. Having heard this, my dear, Etad Buddha Buddhiman Syat. You have fulfilled the purpose of your faculties, Buddhi. Then, Krita Krityascha Bharata. You attain fulfillment in life. What is the fulfillment in life? Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Life is a time pass. See, Maharaj, this is Kaivalyopanishad. Okay, please teach me Adhihi Bhagavan. No, Bhagavan says, the second mantra, Tasmai Sahovacha Pitamahascha Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yogadavai. Now, Tasmai, to that Vidyarthi, to that student, Ashwalayan, Sahovacha Pitamahascha. Pitamaha, he said to him, what did he say? Shraddha, Bhakti, Dhyana, Yogat, Avaihi. Avaihi means you learn. This is the principle I have been emphasizing. Don't push the Guru outside, hang his picture on the wall and crucify him. No. That Guru must appear in your heart. And arrival of the Guru in our heart is our ability to learn from every experience. Then the Guru has come in our heart. See, friends, by looking at the picture of the food, go to McDonald's, very nice. Oh, no. Then you order and simply look at it. It has to get in where the problem is. In the same manner, Guru is outside like the food. And hunger, frustration is inside. Therefore, the real spiritual practice, the real dedication, devotion, surrender to Guru is we learn from every experience. Hey, Maharaj. Otherwise, you will get lost in the Gurudom. See, my Guru, your Guru. And see the why I am happy? Because I see the fun everywhere. If you, grastas, if you say, he is my sister, he is my brother, he is my anything, relations, good. After taking to sannyas, he is my Guru Bhai, he is my Guru Bahan, he is my Guru Patni. Are? Creating relations. See, my friends, therefore, one has to be very clear. A spiritual evolution, you don't get anything, nor do you lose anything. This is what is called etar buddhva buddhiman syat kruta krutyascha bharata. Attained fulfillment. When there is fulfillment, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Time pass. Like I was nicely lying down, he said, Swami, let's go for a walk. Go for a walk. What did we achieve? Then time passed. Till the lecture time comes, time pass. Now this girl was reading Bhagavad Gita. Do you think for studying? No, for time pass. Nothing else. Our whole life is a time pass, I tell you. But we become so serious and make a mess of our life. Therefore, the teacher, see, you learn. Okay, learn by what? He give the technique. Shraddha, Bhakti, Dhyana, Yoga. Shraddha is Shastrasya Guruvakyasya Satyabuddhyavadharana Sa Shraddha Kathita Sadbhihi Yaya Vastu Upalabhyate. Bhagavan Shankaracharya defines Shastrasya Guruvakyasya. Whatever is told by the scriptures, Upanishad, by scriptures I clearly mean Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita. Don't become secular. We don't accept them as scriptures. See? So, what is said by the scriptures and what is told by the Guru. How that is right, this positive approach is called as Shraddha. But what is the proof that this is right? Then you are not qualified. But is it not a blind faith? Are Baba, faith is always blind. When you know, you don't require faith. When you don't know, then you require faith. Faith is not a weakness. It is the inner strength. See? We get into the flight. What is the inner strength? The faith that this flight will land. It will not go up there. This time when I came from Houston, our flight landed, and again took over. So my next question is, what happened? I said, we're going back to Houston. See? So we get into the flight only with this faith that we will land properly. No other logic. Therefore, what is told by the scriptures and the teacher, it has to be correct. Now tell me what the scriptures will get. Because when I tell something, I have some intentions. Then only I tell. Now what the scriptures will get to tell you, early to bed and early to rise. Get up in the Brahma Muhurta and start your spiritual practice. What the scriptures are going to get by this? Why will they tell? If I tell you, give me a donation, then there is a purpose behind, some selfishness. But when the scriptures tell that begin your day early in the morning, there cannot be any intention. It is for our good. We may not understand. Therefore, Shraddha is inner strength. With that only we can walk the spiritual path. See? Then Bhakti. Bhakti is Shraddha falls in the purview of intellect. Bhakti falls in the purview of mind. A devotee is sensitive enough. He is not a crude. He is not a person, a matter of fact person. But he is a matter of understanding. See? Shraddha, Bhakti. By Bhakti, what is meant is dedication, devotion. Whenever we do anything by dedication and devotion, we do not get tired. We remain inspired. Because the Bhakti is inner strength. See? Shraddha, Bhakti. Then Dhyana. Dhyana, do, koromat. Do we say be attentive or give attentive? See? Dhyan do, dhyan koromat. Shraddha, Bhakti, Dhyana. Here, yoga means by means of. So, these are the three paths in our scriptures. Shraddha, Bhakti, Dhyana. By these three techniques, Avaihi, you learn. So, the Upanishad is over. He is not teaching anything. Now, you learn. See? Now, the teacher tells us. न कर्मणा न प्रजया धनेन त्यागेनैके अमृतत्वमानशुः परेण नाकं निहितं गुहायाम् विभ्राजते यद्यतयो विशन्ति. Now the teacher tells, where we are lost under the disguise of spiritual life, that is negated. Na karmana amrutatvam anashu, na prajaya, na dhanena. 3. The immortality, the ultimate, is not gained by karma. Here we have to understand what is karma. Action plus sense of doership is called karma. Shariram kevalam karma kurvan napnotik kilbisham. Bhagavan says in Gita, if I am hungry, I want to eat food. So that desire for eating food does not create sin or merit. I want food, but I want only Srikhanda, otherwise I will not eat. Then the sin will come. See? Therefore, na karmana, meaning what? Ma karma phala heturbhuhu. Do not allow the doership to overpower your activity. Why we are doing this thing? Time pass. See? When we live the life as time pass, the doership disappears. For example, I have given number of times. In some house, I have to play carom with a useless child because the food is yet to be ready. So then, I don't know that game, but I have to play. So then what to do? Time pass. So when he was looking here and there, I take 2-3 dice and put in. And he caught me once. Started crying. Mummy, Swami is a cheat. I said, you have understood very early. I said, next time I will not do it. Okay? Now do it again. Again we started. But within 2 minutes, 5 minutes, his mother said, Swamiji, food is ready. I said, come on, get up. We'll go and take food. But he has no issue. No, I want to win now. Now you are getting defeated. Therefore you want to leave. Now see the difference. For him, winning or getting defeated was an issue. For me, time pass till the food is ready. I had to keep himself occupied. In the same manner, till we are alive, keep yourself occupied. Learn anything. Friends, don't allow the child in you die. Learn something or the other. Learn Chinese. What for time pass? Anything you learn doesn't matter. See, this is how during the 2 years, Corona, that was the best part of my life, best time of my life. I learned so many things, cooking, different experiments. See, have you heard it? Papad ki sabji. I have made papad ki sabji and enjoyed that. See, you only create, you only enjoy. What enjoy it is. Atmannevatmana trupta. Therefore, when you learn, the child in you doesn't die. So, na karmana, you don't have to do anything to achieve something in life. Because karma is when there is a doer. Doer creates the karma. Karma creates the karma phala. Karma phala creates the doer. There is no end to that. Na karmana. Then, na prajaya. There are two types of children. One is called a Bindu Santati. Second is called Nada Santati. Bindu Santati means your children, biological children. Nada Santati means the disciples to the Guru. So here the teacher, Na Prajaya. Therefore, don't get in this world by creating Gila Kachara and Na Karmana Sukha Kachara. Remove both Kachara. Because through karma, what we do? I want this, I want, I will get this, I will get this. Kachara both ho gaya. Enough. Remove. Na karmana na prajaya. Na dhanena. Whatever amount we may have, there cannot be fulfillment in money. You are all well to do. And there are people who have hardly anything. Among you also, there are people who are fulfilled. And among the poor people also, there are people who are fulfilled. As well as there are rich people who still want more and more. Similarly, poor people, they constantly demand begging. Therefore, money cannot be the source of happiness. Artham anartham bhavaya nityam nasti tataha sukalesha satyam putradapi dhanabhajam bhiti sarvatresha vihitariti bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Earning money is difficult, as you know all. Earning money. Then keeping the money secured is difficult. And the worst part is when you part with the money. When some beggar comes and we have to give the money, we open our purse and then see the most dilapidated note. Nobody takes it, give it to charity. Na dhanena. Then tyage naike amritatva manashu. Now be very attentive. One of my friend, old one, he told me, Swamiji, good news. Very old man, maybe about 80, 85. So I said, what is the good news? Got married again? He said, no, 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 no. Then I have given up smoking. That was the good news. I said, what is great about it? He says, Swamiji, did you smoke anytime? I said, no. Then you will not understand this thing. Then you make me understand. He said, I was smoking for 60 years. From the age of 15, I was smoking. Now I am 80 plus. But now I have given up smoking. I said, okay, now give me some data. You have the data of happiness that you smoke for so many years. Now you have the data of happiness you have given up smoking. Between these two happinesses, which is superior? Of course, giving up smoking is more superior than smoking. Therefore, tyage naike amrutatva manashu. Try this. Suppose you give up something. Suppose you like sweets and you decide for 1 month I am not going to eat sweet. Don't eat it and see what a great self-respect comes for you. I can't do it, yeah. I thought I cannot do it. This discovery that happiness is in tyaga, in renunciation, not in holding and hoarding. So na karmana na prajaya dhanena tyage naike amrutatva manasho. Then what is that amrita? Parena nakam nihitam guhayam. Nakam means swarga. Kam sukham. Then akam dukkham. Na akam means swarga, where there is no misery. Where there is misery is called as the heaven. See? So parena nakam, we only know the relative happiness. The deep sleep experience that we have, it is the experience relative happiness. See? Not absolute. Therefore, parena nakam, that which is beyond the experience of happiness gathered through indulgence or by renunciation, much more than that. Paridanakam nihitam guhayam. See? And this happiness is not somewhere out. Guhayam nihitam. What is guha? A Bengali. Among Bengali, they have got a name guha. Guha means the Panchakoshas. Annamay, Pranamay, Manomay, Vijnanamay, Anandamay. Paredanakam, beyond them. In Kaivalyopanishad, the mantras talk about these Panchakoshas. Annamaya kosha about gross body. Then Anyantara Atma Mano Pranamaya inside. Anyantara Atma Manomaya inside. Anyantara Atma Vijnanamaya inside that. Anyantara Atma Anandamaya inside that. And beyond that is Atma. You will see the students, what they do meditation. Going, so small. No, that is not the meaning. Complete wrong understanding. See, external air and internal air, are they separate? If we cut the connection between external and internal air, how we cut? By yoga. Kumbhak. Do kumbhak for half an hour. What will happen? You will not ask questions. You realize. Meaning, external air and internal air, they are one continuous. They are not broken. See? Therefore, like the example, external space, internal space. Therefore, the hall is in the space. In the same manner, Annamaya Kosha, body, is in the prana. Prana is not in the body. Complete change. Similarly, external object in the mind. The knowledge of the external object inside the mind. Therefore, mind is one. Internal, external, because of reference to the body. Therefore, the body and the prana, they are in the mind. So, mind is the container, body and prana are the contents. Contents are never tense. If you carry a carry bag, in that you put a pumpkin and lift it, who will be having tension? Pumpkin or the carry bag? In the same manner, in the carry bag of the mind is the pumpkin of the body. The mind is tense, body is never tense. Parenanakam. Go beyond the mind. Again, Kaivalyopanishad. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam. Here also, nihitam guhayam. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam parame vyomanna so shnute sarvan kaman saha brahmana vipaschiteti. He who comes to discover this Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, the divine that we are, Nihitam Guhayam, is the very substratum which is supporting the superimposed Panchakoshas. When this hall is destroyed, what happens to the space? Nothing. See? When the colors and forms are removed, what happens to the vision? Nothing. When one organ doesn't function, nothing happens to the mind. Mind continues to function. When the mind is put in anesthesia, life continues. Nihitam Guhayam. Parame Vyomanna. Chidakash. The conscious space. And what is the conscious space? Conscious space is solid space. Space is emptiness, isn't it? Conscious is solid space. How? Gold is a solid space for all the ornaments. Ornaments don't come from outside and sit on the gold. They are existing in the gold in unmanifest form. And for the existence of anything, you require space, is it not? Without space, you can't keep anything. So, in the gold, there is a space, and in that space, all ornaments are unmanifest. And therefore, our scripture don't talk about creation. Avyakta dini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nidhananyeva tatra ka paridevana. Everything is unmanifest, becomes manifest, again becomes unmanifest. What is there to cry about? Don't we become manifest when we are awake? Then we become unmanifest. What is lost? So with every morning we get up, we say, please celebrate my birthday, happy birthday. No. We are never born. Nor do we die. When the ornaments are melted, do they die? Name and form has gone. But gold is the still same thing. In the same manner, when this hall is broken, nothing happens to the space. When this body is destroyed, nothing happens to the self. Because the body is in the self. Self is not in the body. Yo veda nihitam guhayam parame vyomanna, this conscious space that we are. Chidakash. You know where I learn all these things? While doing ironing. When the cloth is wrinkled and those wrinkles cover, see, the beauty of the cloth. And when you move the iron box on that, where the wrinkles have gone and where from they have come. Has anything happened? Nothing happened. In the same manner, we are the wrinkles on Paramatma. Then take the iron box, move. The wrinkles will disappear. I. This I will disappear and the beauty, the Paramatma will manifest. This is the meaning. Parena nakam nihitam guhayam vibhrajate yad yatayo vishanti. So that which is shining at the substratum of this total creation, yad yatayo vishanti, it is here all the great masters enter ultimately. This is what you are. Discover. It can't be told, it can't be taught. There's another important principle we have to learn. Nothing can be taught. One of my friend, he here only in USA, I don't remember where. He, his wife, myself, his son, 3-4 years, and he. We went to a swimming pool. I got into the swimming pool. His wife got into swimming pool. The child also got into swimming pool. I said, hey, come on, yaar. He said, no, Swamiji. I said, why? I don't know swimming. I said, शर्म नहीं आती तुम्हारा बच्चा स्विमिंग कर रहा है. Why didn't you learn? Swamiji, I tried. I just can't learn. Even the teacher got frustrated. Can't teach. See, teaching, you cannot teach anything to anybody. And you cannot stop anybody if somebody is committed to learn. Take the example of Ekalavya. Dronacharya refused to teach him. But nobody could stop him from learning. This is spiritual practice. Don't depend on Guru. Guru Maharaj, don't be weakling. Discover your inner strength. See? Therefore, parenanakam nitam guhayam vibrajate yad yatayo vishanti. We don't have to go anywhere in time, space, and object. The world has always been like this, and it will continue to be like this. Don't get influenced by anything in this world. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Wherever you are, be 100%. Otherwise, the same thing, जाने कहाँ गए वो भी. Now, this is one of the best gifts God has given me. I don't remember anybody's names where I meet somebody. And to hide my ignorance, one day I told one lady, I said, Amma, where did I see you? I don't remember. Swamiji, I am meeting you for the first time. Pakda gaya. What is there to remember? Sukha kachra, gila kachra. Hatao. Don't create unnecessarily things in your head. This is the mantra which is used for receiving the Swamis. The next mantra also. They have the Purna Kumbha, and in that Purna Kumbha they put water and everything, and then those who are professional chanting people, they chant through nose, I don't know why. Na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage na ikai amritatvanisho. Hare Ram Ram Ram. Chant properly, yaar. You can see them how they chant. See? Parenanakam nitam gohayam viprajate yatyatayo vishanti. One of my friend in where Melbourne, when his name is Nilakanta, I can't forget him. Elderly man. Whenever he comes for receiving me along with other people, I have to hold my laughter. Because he starts in this note. Om Nakarmana Narayana, Bhagwan's Leela. Now the next mantra. Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartha Sannyasa Yoga Yataya Shuddha Sattvaha Te Brahma Lokeshu Paranta Kale Paramrutat Parimuchanti Sarve. Again. Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartha Sannyasa Yoga Yataya Shuddha Sattvaha ते ब्रह्मलोकेषु परान्तकाले
ब्रह्मलोकेषु परान्तकाले
परामृतात् परिमुच्यन्ति सर्वे.
परामृतात् परिमुच्यन्ति सर्वे.
If a bird has two wings which are equally developed, then that bird can take off, go high in the sky. But if a bird has one wing well developed, and the other wing ill developed, and if he tries to fly, he will wriggle in the same place with the center of the ill developed wing. In the same manner, in the earlier mantra, na karmana na prajaya dhanena tyage naike, vairagya was explained. Only vairagya is not enough. Vairagya is what? Majburi ka naam Mahatma Gandhi. You don't take sweets? No, I don't take. Oh, what a great. No, doctor told. My dose has increased a lot. He said, beyond this, if you take, then in your blood vessels only insulin will flow. Therefore, I had to give up. So, renunciation alone is not enough. Then, knowledge also. Which knowledge? Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartha. Sunishchitartha, according to Vedanta Vijnana. Now, what is the Vedanta Vijnana telling us? What is our personality? Am I the Annamaya Kosha? Am I the Pranamaya Kosha? Annamaya Kosha, gross body I cannot be, not created by me, doesn't listen to me. Can the Pranamaya Kosha be me? No, it is controlled. Controlled is other than the controller. Therefore, Pranamaya Kosha I cannot be. Manomaya Kosha, no, Manomaya Kosha is changing its mood. Sometime happy, sometime miserable, something like, sometime dislike. And likes and dislikes have no logic. Observe this. These are these subtle things to be followed in life. We all have some likes and dislikes, but their likes and dislikes have no logic. And our whole life is guided by likes and dislikes. I don't like this. I like that. What is the reason? No, just like that. Therefore, Vedanta Vijnana Sanishchitartha. So, Annamaya Kosh we cannot be, Pranamaya Kosh we cannot be, Manomaya which cannot be, Vijnanamaya I also we cannot be. Because this I is manifest after body identification. Where this I goes in deep sleep. Vedanta Vijnana Sanishchita. So I cannot be the body, cannot be the prana, cannot be the mind, cannot be Vijnana. Now drop it one by one. When we drop the gross body identification, everything is gone. How do we drop it? Be very attentive. See, this example I gave you. If we stand in front of the mirror, you cannot stop reflection happening. It will happen. In the same manner, you cannot stop body identification. Without body identification, waking world is not possible. Then, now the next step is, do we take our reflection in the mirror as real? If we take it, we suffer. You must have seen some small kids, they see something and they think somebody is there, go on hitting and beating and then go behind that thing and all that. Because they take it as real. When we take this world as real, worldly things as real, then only we desire it. When we see the mirage waters, we don't desire. When we see the rainbow, we don't desire. Because it only appears, doesn't exist. Therefore, the more we go deeper in our understanding, that is, waking world comes into existence only after body identification. Body identification is required for conducting the business of life. But do we take the body identification as real or merely appearance? What we call technically as, this also I explained you, we live at three levels. We are learning Vedanta Vijnana Sunishitartha. Three level. The real I, what we call Mukhyatma. Second is the illusory I, the Mithyatma. The third is the secondary I, called as the Gaunatma. So Mukhyatma, no problem. Then Mithyatma, this body I am. Then the third one is Gaunatma, I am mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. Now out of these three, who is living the life? The Gaunatma, mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, they are living the life. How can we improve them? Can we improve the reflection in the mirror? Once I was in Scotland, many years before, with my friend. He came down. I said, hey, stop, beautiful spot, we'll take pictures. There was a big, huge lake because it was cold weather. In cold weather, the waters become very still. No wind, no nothing. And a huge mountain behind. So I stopped, I took a picture. That was the picture I put on my book, meditation, guided meditation, on the cover. So when I took that picture and I saw that I was standing, my friend asked, Swami, what are you doing? I said, come, I'll show you something. Now you see the reflection of this mountain, yes. Clear? No doubt, no doubt. It is there, of course it is there, you can see. Yes, it is there, I can see that. Very good. Then I took one dry leaf and put it in the water. The moment I put that leaf, the ripple started happening. I said, now what is happening to the reflection? Yes, the reflection is also moving. See, then I asked him, like we can fish out the fish from the waters, can you fish out the reflection from the water? So, when the waters are disturbed, neither the original mountain is influenced, nor the reflected mountain is influenced, is it not? Original mountain is not influenced because it is other than the waters. And the reflected mountain is not disturbed because it doesn't exist. Exactly the same way. Neither Paramatma is miserable, nor Jivatma is miserable. Neither the man is miserable, nor the husband is miserable. What is the husband? Husband is the reflection of man in the waters of the wife. And if the waters of the wife are disturbed, the husband is also disturbed. But it is not. Then you only play. See, this is Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitartha. What is our essential nature? Once we come to this recognition, then you will see how our spiritual practice continues. Now come back to these three: Mukhyatma, Mithyatma, Gaunatma. Gaunatma is the Vyavaharik Jiva. Vyavaharik Jiva means functional individuality. If I am wife to somebody, I have to take care of my husband. If I am mother to somebody, I have to take care of my child. Vyavahar. This is how we conduct ourselves. Vyavaharik Jiva. But this Vyavaharik Jiva, when he sees something bad in the dream, so the dream Jiva is Pratibhasik Jiva, like a reflection in the waters. So what is the attitude of the Vyavaharik Jiva toward that Pratibhasik Jiva, joy and sorrows? Come on, yaar, it was just a dream, forget about it. We don't give too much importance to the dreams. Joy and sorrows. Next step. We as a Vyavaharik Jiva get lost so much in this world. But there is one more Jiva. And that is the Paramarthik Jiva. He who is walking the spiritual path. So you as a husband is a Vyavaharik Jiva. And you as a seeker of truth is the Paramarthik Jiva. Be attentive. So like for the Vyavaharik Jiva, for the waking person, all that is happening to the dream person is of no consequences. We don't take it seriously. In the same manner, a Paramarthik Jiva, the seeker of truth, will not take all that is happening to this Vyavaharik Jiva, mother, father, brother, sister, he will not take them seriously. Then play the game of life. Vedanta Vijnana Sunischitartha Sannyasa Yoga Yatayaha Shuddha Sattvaha. So who are those people? Yatayaha. Yati, Yati, Yatayaha. Mati, Mati, Matayaha. Bahuvachan. It is not only one rare, but millions have walked this path. And who are they? Shuddha Sattvaha. Here also one subtle thing I'll tell you. Be very attentive. Sat is Paramatma. Sattva. Good, goodness. Sat, Sattva. Sat means Paramatma. Sattva means Paramatma-ness. Paramatma, when manifest, he is called as Sattva, and Sattva is the Antakaran. So our mind is nothing but Paramatma if the impurity of objectivity is removed. And objectivity penetrates the mind through the agency of thoughts. Therefore, thought-free Antakaran is Paramatma. This is said Shuddha Sattva. No impurity of any kind. And who are they? Sannyasa Yoga. Now what is the Sannyasa Yoga? You don't have to renounce everything and become a Babaji and encroach my market. See? Bhagwan Shankaracharya defines sannyas. Dehannyaso hi sannyasaha naiva kashaya vasasa naham deho mahatmeti nischayam jnana lakshanam. No more living as the body, but living through the body. Naiva kashaya vasasa. Not by changing the color. Now you three of you have put the kashaya. Have you become sannyasi or what? ऊपर वाला आप सन्यासी आप ग्रस्त नैव काशाय वाससा. Then naham deho mahatmeti. No more living as the body, but through the same body, the divine alone is expressing. Nishchayam, this firm abidance, is called as sannyasa yoga. Samyak nyasaha. Put your identity in the right place. Presently, our identity is with the things and beings. or with the body, or with the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, or Indian, non-Indian. How much we are scattered in our life. Therefore, Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartha Sannyasa Yoga Yatayaha Shuddha Sattvaha. Shuddha Sattva. See, in one place Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes, what is the meaning of pure mind? Pure mind is that mind where inquiry about the self kindles naturally. What is a clean glass or a mirror where our reflection appears exactly as we are? Pure mind is not, that is the KG1, KG2 definition. No, we should respect everybody, we should not shout. Enough, yaar, enough. How long are we going to do that? The real pure mind is where the inquiry kindles. Kastam koham kutamayataha kame janani ko metataha iti paribhavaya sarvam asaram vishvam tyaktva sapna vicharam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. See, my friends, this is what is mentioned here. Vedanta Vijnana Sanishchitartha Sannyasa Yogat Yatayaha Shuddha Sattvaha. So when you sit quiet, you don't want to chant the Lord's name. You don't want to do meditation. All doing, struggling disappears. Just being. In this just being, yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati 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 eva. मौज में रहो, मौज में रहो, मौज में रहो. वेदांत विज्ञान सुनिश्चितार्थ संन्यास योगाद्यतया शुद्ध सत्वा ते ब्रह्मलोकेषु परांत काले. See, परांत काले. Antakala is our death. Parantakala is the ultimate death. Whereafter there is no more being born as a jiva. Parantakale paramrutat parimuchanti sarve. They transcend everything and stand liberated ever. Some more aspects of this part of the mantra we'll see in our next class. Before you sleep, I should stop. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.